My B Squad was never a dreamer, no believer, but since you came into my life, me see that anything is possible, believe. And if I fall to my knees, you're still there for me, yeah. Mona Lisa, cannot pay for the love in my family, give me. And this forever, just remember, you the reason I live. So I'ma love you for life. When you smile, everything is alright. Always stay by my side. Be life.
Hello people, welcome back to our channel. So, it's the girl Chelsea.
It's your boy Aaron.
And we are back with another video.
Another bang bang bang.
So, yeah. So if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed as yet, make sure to subscribe. Put your notification bell, ring the bell, put it on all so that you'll be notified whenever we post a video. So today guys, we're gonna be doing a very interesting video. As well, you can see we have a little seafood boil here from the best seafood boil Titi. I already know. So before I say anything and before I go into the video, this video was sponsored by Seafood Boil Titi. So I could go and I could check them out on Instagram. They do deliveries. This what I have here, valued at $4.20. It's really good. It have everything in it. Everything. It have lobster, corn, eggs, king crab, clams, potatoes. You just name it. So they also does have Cheetos style shrimps and lobster on weekdays.
There's
so
different menus, different times.
They just have different menu, different time. So if, by the way, this, I'll go and see reaction to this because this is the best, right? So if Ali want to order something, I will advise Ali to go now. I will put the link in the description. Sorry, go follow Seafood Boil TT. Well, you guys would see what they would be having on different days. Follow them, order something, and trust me, you won't regret it.
Go satisfy your taste buds.
And make it and make it day better with Seafood Boil TT because the food is amazing. And I don't know. I love seafood.
Chelsea, you're excited, eh? Because no, she loves seafood, but she loves food on the whole. So she really excited right now.
Alright guys, so with that being said, today we'll be doing a mukbang. So basically we're going to be talking and eating, but we're going to be talking on some interesting topics. Not too much. We'll do a part 1, a part 2 like that. We won't do too much because we don't want the video to be too long.
So if we're going to have a part 2, which means we're going to get more seafood boil?
Seafood boil titi.
Alright.
Only Seafood Boil titi.
Good.
So yeah, so what we're going to be talking, if you guys follow us, if you guys follow us on our social media platform, you would see that recently I posted.
You following, yeah.
You following me? You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. If I ain't following, I'll follow later. Right?
Thanks, eh? Alright, so we're gonna be talking about relationships, right? So recently I posted a poll or a question like what in terms of relationship you all wanna hear.
To know about any advice.
Tips, advice.
Because as I said in the last video, relationship going good.
Real good.
So you probably could give us some advice, you know?
So we're going to be talking and eating. First, let me get the few questions. As I say, if you guys watching this video and all you didn't see all the question, answer or tips, we'll do our next part because it's so much. I don't want to do the video too long.
And we want to eat too.
And we're real hungry too. And I mean, we're going to be eating too, so we're not going to be answering too much, you know?
You're hungry?
I'm real hungry.
I remember in the last video when Chelsea told me if thirsty was a person.
If hungry was a person.
I never see that.
Alright, Ale, so we have the seafood boil sauce. I believe this is.
Well,
it's kind of spicy, not really, not too much. Ale, I don't like garlic sauce. I do like. And Aaron, what are you doing?
We doing the mukbang.
Aaron can tell earlier when we buy barbecue and stuff, I don't put garlic sauce on my food, and seafood world put garlic sauce. Real
Garlic
best.
sauce is good for you. You should know.
And we have a cheese sauce. I love cheese. Aaron really likes it.
Just go with.
Aaron really likes cheese. So then we get down and then we'll talk.
Right, no, wait. This side is my side.
No.
Lobster. Wait, why eating that first? Start small. Climb up, right? Climb up. What's that potato? Aloo.
How it is it?
Good.
What do you think? The best, eh? What just now? It's the
You
best.
never eat this before?
You never had this before? You lie.
I didn't eat it the last time. You eat all. How I eat it? What is it?
Go on, for it?
It's safe.
Well, gosh.
You sure? We need to tune up this? Alright, what do you call it?
Dip it.
Dip it in there? I tell you. See?
It's the best. And go and play soda now. Tell them biscuits and all that. Nice, eh?
No, that's nice.
Alright. So, we'll eat and talk tonight. Tonight we eat and talk. So, I didn't write down anything, I didn't choose anything. These are some of the questions I just screen recorded. So I will just be reading a few and answering a few. I will go through and see what answer, and if I didn't answer, or they will get in next video.
Nice questions, boss.
Alright, so we're gonna start off with something important in our relationship, right? This was one of the most requested topic. And it's trust.
Now that's the first one. Trust. To me, basically, a relationship is mostly based on trust. Yeah.
Because, alright, if you're in a relationship and there's no trust, why are you in a relationship for? You're in a relationship to hurt yourself? That's not making any sense. You understand? So,
and first thing, one thing, trust is not something. You just trust somebody.
exactly.
You gotta earn that trust.
Exactly.
So back then when we started thing, you can't trust me, you don't know who's me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta earn your trust, you gotta build your trust. You gotta do certain things, you gotta come out of certain situations and show your partner that hey, you're trustworthy. You understand?
Because I mean, nobody's relationship is perfect. Everybody have their arguments, everybody have their ups and downs, and during the relationship, I mean, something must come up, and I mean, if you stick with the person while that whatever come up, I mean, if the person really, if they say, you know, hey, I change, you know, I think, I mean, you can't expect for your significant other to believe, well, hey, he or she change. You have to make them to believe that you change.
You have to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Change is not a word, change is action.
Yeah, so trust is not like, no girl, you could trust me. Boy, you could trust me, I don't do nothing. Trust is not like that. Trust is, I mean, you do something wrong and you say, well, hey, I'm man up, thing, I'm not going to do it again.
And it's important thing too, before you could be trustworthy to your partner, you gotta be able to trust yourself. Because to me, that is something that does confuse a lot of us. You want somebody to trust you, but you don't even trust yourself. When you're out there and you're by yourself, you're living in the world, all kind of. See, you're trauma over there, but because I'm a man not to care about myself. Because I trust myself, I can trust myself to continue talking to you. Right? So what I'm saying, you have to trust yourself. You have to put a certain, instill it in you, hey, this is what I had to do, this is what I had to do, and always think about the consequences. That's the main thing as to walking straight when it comes to a relationship.
Don't think about now.
Yeah.
Think about
the
after.
consequences. Think about, like, if I do this, what will happen? If I do that, what will happen? And honestly, if the consequence not bothering you, then clearly they're not fair then. Then better you don't even try to be trustworthy to that person, because you're just gonna mess them up in the long run, you understand? Yeah, so that's basically how.
So that is basically trust. How to trust somebody.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing.
I know. Now one question, when to stop trusting somebody, though? Because what has happened, somebody will do something again, and you tell yourself, the person will say, well, alright, I want to go out the road day, or I want to do this whatever, and you say, well, better you think, better you stay whatever. Girl, you don't trust me thing, you have to learn to trust. No, brother man, you have to earn that. Like a force trust from somebody.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
Go on the road and come back. That's a joke, but it's a serious thing. You know?
It's something very important in a relationship. Alright. How it is in our best
Now, these are our look at things, eh?
Yeah.
It could be different, you know? This is how we look at things. We relationship not perfect. We have arguments. Most of the time Chelsea does be wrong. You know?
So no. So this is the next one that I get this question a lot. How does it feel being married at a young age? I need tips. Honestly, the feeling is good, right? Because I mean, married and married like.
I just stop. Wait, excuse. I just stop in this corner because I take a long time. You can't write and you can't wipe out. You will go.
Alright. So how does it feel to be married at a young? For me, the young married life is amazing. You know how good it is feel to, you know, you're living a life and you have nothing to worry about. Like relationship wise, well, in my term, like I trust around.
Now what people will be now at the same time that way you want it to, but
yeah.
The person had to want that same thing.
Exactly, you can want it and the person don't want it.
Yeah, so
that's the next thing too.
That way is life and relationship is a thinking game, and you can't just do something. You see her, she looking at her sweet, but he looking thing, and you just dive in and you will be fair. But you know that's what the same thing as you. You understand? Chelsea and I, when we now started the relationship, it had a lot of back and forth because I had my life before Chelsea. Chelsea had she life, you know. I was now finishing school. Chelsea was in school. I mean, in school, you're following friends, you're going about your business, you know. You're not really thinking about that, right? Even though we saw each other, you like each other, your mindset still to be at that forever thing. You know, you have that youth in you, you're thinking about it also. So here where this come along. Here you would know whether to move forward with marriage or not, right? Now, it's time. It might take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It might take sometimes months. It might take sometimes months as well.
Because we started talking, I think, when I was 14, and we get married when I was 17. So.
Right. So everything is time. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Trust does take time to build. To build yourself, to become a trustworthy person, to groove yourself, to handle a wife,
to become a man or a woman.
To handle a husband. You know, you see that little stage from teen coming up to make yourself a man and to make yourself a woman, because a marriage is not for a boy and a girl. It's for a man and a woman. You have a certain mindset for that. You understand?
Yeah.
So that must be a process, and that process needs to be taken place with you and the person. You understand? Things have to happen. You understand? Things have to happen. But as I always say, you gotta build from that. So, and we not say that the relationship gonna be perfect. If the person do that, don't forgive. It will have a time something will happen. You understand? It's the bounce back that they say everything. If somebody continuously doing something, well, they know it's no. If the person really change and care about yourself, you know, you work together and time will tell. Time will tell, well, hey, you reach a certain amount of, hey, you know, look, you really for me, nobody.
Yeah, and I mean, nowadays, I mean, if you're talking to somebody, I'm not saying boyfriend or anything, if you're talking to somebody at a young age, 14, 15 years, I mean, and we're not telling you to go and rush and get married. You understand? That ain't making no sense. You understand? Though, like, you know, like, just rush and get married. So, you know, be with the person forever. You have to, as Aaron and I keep on saying, you have to want it, the person have to want it, because plenty people think at marriage as being a tie-down life.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people just look at marriage because I'm to lock down somebody. Hell break loose if that way you're thinking. Because you can't lock down nobody. You can be who, you can't lock down nobody. If somebody wants to do something, dread, they will do it. You can't lock down nobody with no marriage or you know that kind of thing. I thought people just think so, you know.
So that is it. That is it.
You don't want the same thing? You have to truly love the person. I'm breaking down for you. If you're getting what you're giving in a relationship, positively, you're giving love, you're getting love, you're giving trust, you're getting trust, support, you know, and to all you're building on yourself together, what you don't know. That's the way to go ahead, you know?
Yeah. So that is it. Marriage at a young age, for me, my point of view, no, everybody would have different point of view, because everybody have a different life. From my point of view, marriage at a young age is totally fine. It's great, it's awesome for me. I have an amazing family. I could trust Aaron could trust me.
And we just make we marriage vibes. We don't need, you know, the married and the catalyst. People don't stereotype. We could do what we want. We could zest, we could line, we could drink, we could enjoy ourselves. You know? So but we do that together because that's the company we like. I like being in Chelsea company, Chelsea like being in company. We like the vibes and with each other, you know?
No, let me tell you something, and I just always say it. For a successful marriage or relationship, right? I believe that, you see, your friends is a very, very, very important thing. Now, some friends would want good for you, but to me, nobody doesn't want good for you, right? So I think your friends.
No, we have big up to people who have. We just unlucky. Big up to all you true friends out there who just put some positive things into somebody, yeah? Kudos to because it's hard in this world. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, friends is a serious thing because let me tell you something. Alright. You have friends who have different mentality. No, I can have a friend. I'm married with a husband and children. I can have a friend who switching relationship and doing this and doing that. I can have a friend so because if you want that for yourself, you're gonna want that for me. You understand? And you're gonna try to get me like you. Yeah, and that ain't making no sense. That would make things bad in a relationship. And next thing to it, has some friends who don't like to see you happy. You know, you're happy and you're doing good. They don't like to see you happy, so they would do anything in their power to mash up their happiness. So for me, a successful marriage, you don't need friends. Your friend could be your husband or your boyfriend, and if they have children or not, wherever. But friends.
And let me tell you something now. This is a core. This is something. If you go any kind of marriage counseling and think there's kind of run away from this, right? There's kind of run away from this. But let me tell you something. You know why is a real important thing? You come and get with somebody, right? And you're going along good. And you're together, whatever. And then you're going along and you're whatever. You see things that happen in the past.
Damn.
You see things that happen in the past. Lead that in the past. Once it has nothing to do with you now, once nobody belly is big, once nobody, you know that kind of way. Once it's in the past, and you tell you that in the past, you don't have a quarrel with me and Chelsea have a quarrel with that way 2 years ago, yeah, but that way 3 years, no, you don't do that because that past from so long, that person, or if it's somebody or whatever, probably probably they forget your name and you bring up back that and you argue and you just constantly do now. Well, that just that'll create a backlash. You tell a person about somebody past, that person tell you something, but you gotta leave the past is the past, and moving forward. You understand? That's an important thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, there's like that kind of reproach thing, that way, this and that way, that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to forget the past and move forward. You know, because not the every man going into a marriage not going to be the perfect man. He might not have a certain kind of life back then.
Mm-hmm.
The woman might be the perfect woman, but she changed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She really genuinely changed. She don't want to hear about the past again. She moving forward. Vice versa. So that is an important thing.
Yeah, and for a successful marriage or relationship, if you're not married, is having a good relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
That is the most important thing. Trust me, because if you don't have a relationship with God, then you can't have a proper relationship with somebody. You understand? You have to have a good relationship with God.
Now, two people that get tied up with this. Having a good relationship with God doesn't mean you have to be frontline in church. And you have to be, no, it will have people disagree with me, but I don't care. I speak my mind. I just be real 100%. That is me. People could disagree. They could. This is just mine. Look at it as I continue to say. Being obedient to God is simply, I'm in a marriage here. They're not telling me to do this or I have to go in church. It's simply having a good mindset. Nobody not perfect out here.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes.
Certain people just feel because you're wearing a jacket and a tie and you're walking in a church, you're not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So you just do the right thing. Everybody know the right thing, you know. It's not a big maths. Everybody know the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You apply it and you move forward with it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was just off the head on what we think, you know, about relationships. So let me just see. As I said, I'm not going to do the video long. Let me just see how motherhood changed me at a young age. There's nothing for that. I mean, young age. No, I was. I know me. That's me. I am speaking for me. And Aaron know this too. I wasn't a person to, you know, always, you know, what the out there life. You know? Like, yeah, I wanted to have fun, yeah, I wanted to go out with friends and things. But I mean, at the point of time, yeah, I got pregnant. I didn't make it keep me back and make me feel, you know, like my children tie me down. You know? During the relationship, we does do things as Aaron say. Before we just do things.
And there's vibes, there's vibes, more vibes than our fact.
Yeah.
Them is real vibes. We enjoy myself.
So, I mean, motherhood for me at a young age is good, it's awesome, because I mean, if it wasn't awesome, I wouldn't have 3 kids now and want more. So, it's good, it's real good. The only thing is that, you know, having 3 kids and at 20 years, Aaron is 25, I'm gonna be 21 in 2 weeks. But having kids at a young age yet, I'm not saying it's perfect. It's challenging because I mean, what challenging is, you know, knowing that, alright, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna have a lot to do in terms of that, you're gonna be sometimes frustrated because I mean the children just making noise and you can't get, you know, your head. But that's the thing about Aaron and I. Everything that we do it together. I me being the wife and somebody asked to talk about this. The duties.
Because watch me. If you leave a woman with 3 children by herself, it probably her mother is doing that big up to herself. But if I leave here with them 3 children,
no, it is be hard.
And come back, I might come out and see Chelsea trying to report she from she had a tough. I see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, somebody asked me to talk about, you know, the duties that we have to do in the house if we believe that it's supposed to be split. Like you and I. I believe yes. Not because a woman being a wife of the house and, you know, your home means that you have to do every single thing in the house, and the husband don't have to do anything, just sit down there. Cause honestly, look around right here, right? We just sleep late, and sometimes if I wake up, I will do little things. Sometimes if Aaron wake up before me, and I get up and make the place perfect. Because that is the thing about Aaron. Aaron like to see a place clean.
I don't play.
He don't play. He like to see a place clean. So Aaron would get up, he would bathe the children, he would comb their hair, he would clean the place. And he knows sometimes that, I just be a little frustrated, want a little time for myself. And, sometimes he just do everything to, when I wake up, I have nothing to do, I will cook and like that. And I am super thankful for that, because there isn't much men out here doing that. And that is a big thing. No, I'm not saying that, your significant other have to get up and do everything. I mean, little thing. Little thing.
You use your discretion, you use your hair. You see, she holding her child there, trying to lock one pulling she for you. They can't say, wash up plate there. You have to use your discretion too. You see, she doing something, help.
This one's yours?
Fellas, you help out, help she out. You understand? Yeah. If you help she out during the day, or she'll spend time with you in the night. You have to use your head. No?
So, yeah, everything that we do, we just split it up. Aaron as a man, he just do everything. Except cook. But he just do everything. He's an all-rounder. He just see about the children. I
don't think I can cook. Could always order seafood boil, titi.
Plenty times when I wake up like 1, 2, because we just sleep late. By the time I wake up, we play cleaning and bed, watching TV.
No.
And I see him walking, going outside. Somebody come to drop off some order for some food. Because we always ordering food. So, I mean, I'm real super thankful for Aaron.
I'm thankful for you too.
Alright, y'all. So, we would be answering one more question, because after we're going to finish up this. Because we just normally hit more messy than this. So, we're going to finish up. So, we're just going to answer one more question, and we would have a part 2. Right? We just don't want the video to be too long.
So, we're going to get more seafood boil, titi.
Yeah, more seafood boil. So, the tough times or obstacles faced in relationship. No, this is an important one.
A serious one.
It is a serious one, because during our relationship, Aaron and our relationship, here we met when I was 14, and everything. Aaron was working. When we had Faith, Aaron was working. The same night, he come and he drop fan, he buy mattress, he buy not mattress, bed and everything for me. So, he was very supportive at that time and everything. It basically started, for us, after Faith. He stayed home a lot, because I wanted him to be home with me, that kind of thing. He wanted to spend time with Faith. And there's where things kind of get out of hand, because then he had to leave the work. Yeah, so.
We had Faith to see, but one thing Chelsea does always say, no matter what situation we end up in, and wherever we children, we never allow them to go through the same situation, because I suggest find some way and go and get it for my child at the time.
Yeah.
Make sure she has everything, milk, pampers, and I thank God he always
put everything in place.
Put everything in place for me, because sometimes Chelsea and I wouldn't have something to eat, wouldn't be comfortable, no clothes to wear, no stuff. It used to be real different. And I used to go and get it for my child, and I've let she feel the struggle,
Yeah, so our child, Faith, because after Faith, we had Destiny, and then things started,
Yeah.
So she had everything closed, she never looked dirty, nothing like that. Aaron and I,
put your kids, no matter what situation you're in,
put your kids first.
Yeah. They important, you big.
Yeah.
We could adjust the suit.
So
sure, I understand that they they have necessities. We have things that we call necessities, which are really not. You understand? They need their stuff. Put them first, and everything will fall in place. When you handle them, go to find a way to send everything else there. You know?
So, obstacles, you have to stick. If you truly love the person, I mean, there's where you would see if, you know, if you love the person, then you would see, you know, going through that time, you would see how things working out. Because if during that hard time,
the person kind of brushing you off.
And they're quarreling and everything because the person, I would say the husband, if you know, like, if you realize that the man not going out and getting it and they pressuring him and them kind of thing, I mean, yeah, he had to go out and get it, but sometimes things hard. You understand? You have to be able to understand. If you don't understand
you
the situation at the time,
you'll be able to tell if he just lazy or if he trying, you understand? And better would come. Trust me, people just feel the saying better would come and it's like, yeah, 11 so on 2 years. People, Chelsea and I struggled for long since we started this relationship, since we had faith, we continue. And watch me, I remember it had certain times. Valentine's, the other Valentine's, I just tell you a little story here. Valentine's night, you know, everybody getting the girl thing, buying nice shoes, whatever, for thing. Dog, I leave from where we were staying at the time, went and borrow $100 from a mechanic to run up on the rock road to buy a little rose for Chelsea. And you know, these little things she always appreciated. She never brushed my off. I remember I used to leave every morning, early in the morning, to go and hustle something, just try to do something to come back to probably just get something to put in my belly to eat.
No.
You understand? And Chelsea grind, Chelsea stick right through. You understand?
Yeah.
And that loyalty, that real.
And you know, the people who you're surrounded by, right? They just be seeing your struggle. And then you know, when you move from that struggle and you start doing something good, you start going up and you start elevating yourself, then they start to categorize you as he robbing, he tipping people, saying he in drugs, he in that, because we just see it all. We just see it all.
Cause here what has happened.
And trust me earlier, nobody like to see you make it in life.
Yeah, cause
nobody.
I'm tell you,
people like to see it good, but not better
when
than them.
When you add, you're all day, nobody perfect. As I was saying, I had my life, Chelsea had her life, you know. I never had an easy life. I had it hard. I used to do all kind of thing. I used to care about myself a certain way. I used to survive out here. We never born with nothing. Had this and had that. We had to get it somehow. And real people all day will know what I'm talking about. You get it, you know? And you live in that kind of life. And what they'll do, fellas, male and female, just going for all here, right? You live in a certain type of life in the past. Fellas, you live in a certain type of life in the past. You're doing certain things to ever feel, because society label your day that you have to stay. Because I'm going to tell you something, if a boy go, I be raw, I just be raw. You have a little bag of weed, you're stashing it by the camera and 3 things there and you hustling. You take that money and you flip it and you buy a car and you start to walk taxi on the road and you're hustling and you're tired and you're sweating. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna watch you watching and you feel a need to thing and you walk in taxi. They don't travel with you, you know. He does sell drugs. That's what it is do.
Yeah, that time later that you know the boy changed his life.
That time he use any belly, because people just talk to sell drugs like it's an easy thing, like belly. The boy use any belly and do that. He say, but yeah, I just doing this because this is all I have to do, and I'm gonna jump out from it and I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Now when he doing that now, they labeling them D. Now when they told nobody travel with them now, and they say this and about them, where you going and do? Where you going back and do? So I tell them all, oh, Dave, that is what they're going through. You don't study where they say it was and where it was to do and where the stand up. You go forward and you show them that, hey, I used to do that and I'm doing this now. I don't have to do that again. I done away with that. You understand? Because society is calling we type of people who come from the ground not the GROUND, the GRUNG, the ground, hustling, trying, just fighting life, surviving. When you come from there, they don't like to see we up, they don't like to see we being noticed, they don't like to see we doing things, singing song, artists doing music video, buying house, buying car, they don't like to see that, they like we to always be down there, and that's why we as youths in this era have to prove people wrong and show them that we ain't come out here to push for nobody, or we ain't come out here to be no slave gunman for nobody. We ain't come out here to do that. We come out here to make it in life and to make something of ourselves and prove people like them so wrong. You understand? So I had to get in depth with that, because that's what people just do out here. When they're catching your ASS out here and you had nothing and you're hungry, they're laughing at you. And when you make it in life, they're gossiping about you and they're saying you're robbing and you're thieving and you're shooting people and you're killing people.
And themselves want to be a friend after, yeah?
You understand? So
them,
you
know?
You have to use your head out here, and one thing, focus on this. And if you have a wife, focus on that. You have children, focus on that. Don't focus on all this other thing around you. No. X off that. You know? And focus on going out there. Show them where you can really be out here. Show them. Give them things to talk about now. You understand? Right. And I don't want to go further in that, because I just get vexed and I just get my feelings and think that how people out here is. You get?
So the person was like, facing struggle and obstacle, facing struggle and obstacle, they both all they had to learn to work together, because if they can't work together, it won't work. Or they have to be able to, sacrifice is a big thing. Sacrifice, and you won't be so forever, sorry, and you can't just be there and be there like something will work out. You have to have ambition. If you don't have ambition, then nothing will work out. Alright guys, so this is it for this video. We had a lot to talk about. If we did continue talking, we would talk for 24 hours and that would be a real long video. So we'll keep on doing parts of it. Before the end of the video, we will be doing the show that we talked to you all about. If always keep up to date, that show would have like live situations. It would have topics like this. It would have advice, how to make money, how to start off your business, terms of that. Anything big boss moves, you have big boss topics. So we hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Before we end the video, we just want to do our shout out. So shout out to
Varuna
Suckdale. Shout out to the whole original barbecue, the whole family, the whole staff members. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for the support. Shout out to Chelsea Rampasad, Avinash Ramsarup, Avinash Jaglal, Leah with an I, Shania Cooper. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to the whole B Squad family.
Thank you for the huge support. We almost hit 15k subscribers. Whew. Thanks for the amazing support. It ain't a year yet since we doing YouTube.
All this love I like for me.
So thanks so much for the support. Shout out to Seafood World City. Thanks to the amazing food today. So guys, if you wanna buy anything, if you wanna buy anything from Seafood World, you don't necessarily have to buy this. I mean, if you're on a small budget, it have one for 120, the regular boil for 120, that is without the lobster. It have for 150.
You know the prices.
Yeah. So y'all could so y'all could go and check them out. Make sure to follow them. Comment something nice. The food is amazing. Trust me, you won't regret it. Alright, so we'll be starting Vlogmas pretty soon. November almost end. Who knows? Or I could get Vlogmas from the 1st to the 21st. Who knows? Or I could get from the 10th to the 21st. We don't know yet.
So you gotta keep it locked and you gotta see what's going on.
Yeah.
And we're gonna continue this. We have a part 1 that's coming. If I didn't like the truth or drink video, then we have a part 2 coming up about 2.
A lit part 2, a lit spicy part 2. So I'll enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment,
share, subscribe.
Because you already know.
B Squad
is the squad to be
When
in.
you smile, everything is alright. Always stay by my side. Be life.